So, this is really not that surprising, but Samsung is very committed to the next two versions of their Galaxy Z Fold devices. And what I mean by that is that they are so committed to these devices, they have already filed both of their names for their next two devices. Obviously, being the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Now, if you thought there was any chance that Samsung would get away from that naming pattern and maybe change up the name a tad bit, like we have seen other companies do with their phones, nah. We're eventually going to get to a point where we have a Galaxy Z Fold 42, guys. I just want you to tell you right now, in around, what is that, 35 years, we're going to be talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 42. And that's just, it is what it is. Now, here's the funny thing though. This is actually not really that typical of Samsung. Well, to a certain degree. Samsung just filed in July their names for the Galaxy S24 lineup. Obviously, the Galaxy S24, the 24 Plus, and the 24 Ultra. So, usually they do it like 7 months in advance, which is still, plenty of time in advance. But they usually don't do it 2 to 3 years in advance. That's not actually typical of them. So again, like I said, this goes to show is they're really confident about the Z Fold lineup. This also gives me more and more expectations that eventually the Galaxy S lineup, the regular, Plus, and Ultra, eventually gets replaced with another foldable phone, concept. So like another foldable phone, lineup. Maybe this ends up becoming the rollable phones, maybe it becomes the slidable phones, whatever they end up doing. I feel like eventually Samsung's gonna get to a point where they're like, you know what, all foldable phones make so much money, let's do something else. Let's go ahead and add another crazy, unique product to the line here that's gonna get people to buy them. And again, you gotta keep in mind, if you look at Samsung's sales, their sales are down for every single part of their business except for the foldable phone industry for them. I won't say just foldable phones, phones in general. Their affordable phone profits are through the roof. Their regular phone profits are through the roof. And everything else is in a decline. Obviously, that's because of recessions that's happening. And, less and less people are going out there and buying Samsung microwaves, Samsung TVs, Samsung dishwashers, etc., right? But there is a huge decline right now with all that being said. But their phone industry is the one that's booming. So I wouldn't be surprised if they start investing more money in the phone industry and pick up even more and more, foldable phone ideas slash concepts. I'm telling you right now, Samsung, if you want to go ahead and remake and this time make perfect the Surface Duo 1 or 2, I will be the first supporter to get behind you. Because clearly, they actually have a connection and a relationship with Google. And they're going to give us a good product and not a crappy product. They're going, and I won't say none of these are crappy. These aren't crappy, but they're going to give us actual updates and make sure the software is polished and perfected when it comes out. And Samsung, could I recommend, maybe, just maybe, put Windows and Android on it. Have it as a dual booting system. It's not like it's something brand new that you have to figure out yourself, though. The community has already done it. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Samsung did release a phone like the Surface Duo 1 and 2, keep in mind they can't make exactly like the Surface Duo 1 and 2 because Microsoft has all the patents. I mean, they have all the patents, 360-degree hinge, etc., right? They're crazy with that. They recently actually got a patent for a same exact look as this phone, the Surface Duo 1 and 2, but with a one-screen design. So again, Microsoft has all these patents. Maybe you can go to Microsoft and try to, finesse them, get the patents from them, try to get the right to use these concepts and ideas. Because if they do that, and again, I don't think they're going to, but if they do make a Surface Duo replication, but Samsung version, I mean, the Surface Duo community, which right now is still live and well till this day, is going to be fully backing Samsung and completely buying their products. And there's a lot of a lot of Surface Duo fans, right? Myself included. I'd buy it. I would probably pre-order right now when it's just an idea. So there's gonna be a lot of people who actually would go after it. So Samsung, I would love to see you do something else with that. Just come on, just think about it. Don't stop thinking, just do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.